Welcome into the Writers Roundtable. I'm Taylor Stern, joined by Nick Eatman, Dave Hellman, and Brian Broaddus. We are less than a month away from free agency beginning, and the Cowboys will have a lot of decisions to make with 21 free agents. But I want to ask you guys, who do you think is the number one priority for this team to sign back? Nick, you look like you have an answer.
Well, I don't think the Cowboys really will agree with this answer at all, but I really liked what they did with Ron Leary last year. I just thought that when Leary took over early in the year for La'el Collins, they ran the ball a lot better. They gave him something they didn't have last year with some beef up in the middle of the line, and they were able to push the pile. They converted a lot of third and shorts, fourth and shorts. So I just think Ron Leary, I don't know how you can pay all these guys, but it's the strength of your team. I try to figure out a way to get him back if I could.
Dave, you look like you're contemplating over there.
I was about to criticize Nick for suggesting. Well,
go ahead, criticize Nick.
Well, but here's the thing.
It made sense, though, didn't he?
Ron Leary is a very expensive guy to bring back, but the guy that I'm about to suggest isn't going to be cheap either. I'd say Brandon Carr. Your cornerback position worries me right now. You have Orlando Scandrick, you have Anthony Brown, you have a whole lot of not much else. You need about 4, maybe even 5 corners in the NFL these days. Carr's never missed a game. He's not a game breaker. He's not a Pro Bowl cornerback. He's not going to get you 8 picks a year, but he's a reliable, steady, veteran presence, good guy to have in your locker room. You know he'll be there Sunday. The only problem is I think he's going to be more expensive than people probably think. So we know how the Cowboys feel about spending a lot of money in free agency, but that's the guy that I would make a priority.
The Iron Horse.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. I'll take a different direction here. I think that when you look at Terrell McClain, and I believe that the defensive tackle position was the best coming out of training camp, and I thought all year long that these guys played well together. But I thought Terrell McClain was really a big part of that, and what he could do, playing the 1, playing the 3, he gives you that flexibility. It looks like you finally developed a guy. Maybe the injury history is behind him. He was able to make the whole season. So, I kind of feel like, though, that Terrell McClain, plugging him inside, and working with Collins, I think that was really a nice combination for this defense up front. So I'm going to give him a shot because I feel like you've actually developed a guy.
I like that answer a lot more than ours because I think it's way more realistic, honestly.
Well, I was just thinking, if we would have done this a year ago, and we would have said, all right, next year, what are the answers going to be? Terrell McClain, Ron Leary, and Brandon Carr? We would have laughed at ourselves.
But the best answer is Ron Leary. To me,
it's the best answer, but it's the most unrealistic.
He wasn't even playing last year.
But you're thinking about two, though, and Carr's a good answer as well because of the cornerback situation. And the one advantage I have right now over you guys a little bit is the draft, that I understand who's in the draft. This thing's going to stretch pretty deep at some cornerback spots. So maybe I'm not.
Do you want to put that much
absolutely
pressure on a rookie?
Absolutely.
See,
absolutely.
I like having the veteran presence at that position. That's just me.
Veterans, rookies, all of the above. We have the Combine coming up. Obviously, free agency starts on March 9th. Stay tuned to DallasCowboys.com as these guys are breaking down free agency. We'll cover you from the Combine, and stay tuned to everything we have on DallasCowboys.com. Thanks so much for watching.